Lots of people have been asking me about the Eats Page Challenge, been getting lots of questions. So I'm going to do a real quick in case you missed it. This is really for people that have been doing features for a while at restaurants, on Instagram, TikTok, and they're getting paid in free food and gift cards. It's only so long you can do that. All right. You need cash coming into the bank. And also people that are like, can this actually be a profitable business? Can I actually get paid for doing features? And so, I talked about my story about how when I was going in early on to restaurants, it was like I was proposing marriage on the first date. And that's why everybody was running away. Just like there are thousands of marketers and influencers going after the same restaurants, asking them to feature them and wanting to get paid. No wonder restaurant owners run away. So we talked about this dating process, and the first date was the speed dating process, where we go in and we do a TikTok or reel. So this was day one of the challenge. I gave examples where you don't have to show your face. Tons of ideas. If you're scared about showing your face, you don't have to. I showed those on the presentation. I showed this infinite loop strategy that really drives up engagement. I broke down how to do that on there. I gave you scripts of exactly what to say when you go in and talk to the owner, whether it's the owner, whether it's the staff, the manager. I gave you scripts, including this breakdown where you saw it in action, exactly what to do. Remember, all of the trainings are in the library. All of the trainings for all of this is in the library, and we talked all about imperfect action. Taking imperfect action. Don't sit on the sidelines. So we talked about date two. Date two is going on that coffee date. All right. And so this is where we talked about the giveaway. So it's not the typical giveaway that we see most influencers doing, where you have to do a bazillion things that most people don't do and is against Facebook and Instagram's terms of service to ask people to do all this. And who has time to tabulate all of this? Instead, we talked about two types of giveaways. One generates you restaurant leads. So think about it. You need restaurant leads, places you can reach out to. And this is like kind of a flirting. Okay. It's a way to flirt with them. So we talked about this giveaway that we did, where we're looking for prospects and we're building a prospecting list. All right. Then the second type of lead that you need are customer leads, where you're building your own email database. Somehow, some way, you need to be building a database. We talked about this type of giveaway where you can say, "Hey, win pizza every month for a year. To enter, sign up for our VIP club." And you, Restaurant Marketing University students, get an Eats page. You get your own sign up page where people would go here and sign up for your club. So you could have offers inside your club. You could have a free club. You could have a paid club. And when people sign up, we're collecting their email, their phone number, birth date, all of that, and they get their wallet. Okay, so when they sign into their wallet, it's basically a digital punch card. Okay, so these are their offers, and you can see they've got one to Quartz Cafe, a buy one burger, get one free. At Pete's Pizza, they have a BOGO pizza. So they could have multiple offers in their wallet at the same time. These are set for a one-time use. And so this is where you would get permission from the owner, how long these offers could run for. And if the owner's like, we only want it available for 2 months, that's cool. After 2 months, you come in here and you delete the offer, and it won't show up in the person's wallet anymore. So if anybody wants to try it out, scan it. I know Corey's tried it out, but if anybody wants to try it out, you can scan it. Because once people sign up, you can generate trackable sales. So through that giveaway, you can show them, hey, look how many people came in and redeemed this pizza. And you can show, that is ROI, where you can show them, hey, I did this free giveaway for you. Look how many butts and seats I got for you. Okay. And that's the conversation you have. So this is like the next date when you're going into proposed marriage. It's like, hey, look, we did this giveaway. Look at all this data. Look at how many people signed up. Look at how many people claimed their pizza. Now, this is all on your page. It's not theirs, it's yours. Okay. And that's the kind of tease you can do because you're building a database. And so every time you do a video or a giveaway, you should be emailing out your list and saying, just did a video at Pete's Pizza. They're doing a $50 giveaway. Go sign up, go enter, and go, you sign up and get a free pizza at Pete. And when people sign up, sorry, when once they sign up once, they don't have to sign up over and over again. What we're doing for these giveaways is we are saying, hey, if you want to win the giveaway, you have to be in the club. You have to be signed up. So you could do it that way. Corey was asking, can I figure out who signs up for which giveaway? Let's get creative on that. And I bet we can figure out a way where we can track exactly which person signed up for which giveaway. But really, the idea is we want to build a database. I mean, that's what we want to do because once you have that database, you can send people offers, things, new things. Because, I did not used to be a believer in an email database, but I am. You should. Russell Brunson says you should be able to earn $1 for every email address that you have every month. And it's true. It's true. My email database, I pretty much generate $1 or more per email. And so you should be doing the same thing too. Okay. So that when you have things, you can let people know. We talked about how you would get paid $50 for every giveaway that you run in the next 50 or 60 days. So you set up a giveaway. We talked about it in the challenge, exactly what you need to do. This is for Restaurant Marketing University students only. We will pay you $50 every giveaway across the board. So that's the second date about giveaways. What questions do you have for that?
Okay, so I have a question.
Yep.
So if you're working with multiple restaurants and doing giveaways, is it unethical to use like emails that you get from one restaurant and target with another message from a different restaurant?
So this is all from your page. Okay, so
Okay.
they are signing up for your VIP club. So
Okay.
this is a way that you can capture emails, and this is your database. You're not sharing this with anybody else. This is
Okay.
yours. And so you can take these emails. We have a connection into Go High Level. So if you want to use
Sure.
Go High Level, you can, or you can download all the emails into a CSV and put it into a MailChimp or something like that. But these people are signing up for your page. And so when you're sending out blasts, you're letting them know to your people. Now, the next step is what we're going to talk about on the third date is, hey, restaurant, do you want some of this for you? You want to have your own database? You want to have your own VIP club? And that's how it's like you get a free trial. You kind of get to see how it works. Oh, would you like this for you? Okay. Then we talked about proposing marriage. So that third date is all about selling your superpowers. So we've gone on the first date, we got to know them, we went on the viral giveaway, and now we're selling our superpowers. And that's what we want to do. Whatever you're really good at, that's what you want to sell. People need to pay you for. You hate doing it, do not offer it. I cannot say that loud enough. I have done all kinds of things that I absolutely hate doing, sucks the time and energy out of me, and I just don't do it anymore. I say no, or I outsource it. I have other people doing it. Get the kryptonite off your plate. Sell your superpowers. Corey, I see your hand up. What question do you have, Corey?
So when they sign up, we can integrate it with Go High Level, or as soon as they sign up, it can automatically be imported in our thing. Yeah. Okay.
Directly
That was
in, workflow going, all of that. Yep. Or yeah, in the library, we had these templates, and I gave you these exact templates that you can use for sales presentations. Keep it simple, stupid. Remember that if you overwhelm people with too many options of things to buy, they're going to be confused and they're not going to buy anything. Like we talked about how you need to create a proposal for them and say, this is designed for you. Say, hey, I customized it for you. However much customization you do is up to you, but you have this standard, remember small, medium, large. This was an idea. This template is in the library. You can steal this, make it your own, but legit, this is all you need to hand people and just have this PDF on your thing. You can email it to them or whatever. And when you talk to them, say, hey, here's what you can offer. Here's what you can do for them. Okay. And we talked about the subscription model where you could earn 10% with our subscription, like Panera's Coffee Club, where you get a link, you get your own affiliate link that you could use on any platform you want, and you would earn 10% of all subscriptions from that. Plus, we will pay you $50 for every restaurant you sign up by June 30th. Think about if you had multiple restaurants that were signed up. Okay, so you had a coffee shop over here, you have a burger place over here, and a restaurant over here, so that when people sign up, they have different places inside of their wallet for your Eats page, right? And this is a way to like cross promote, cross sell. They've got a $19 subscription over here. They've got a coffee club, $9 thing over here. And you're using your 10% link to cross sell. Okay. And then exclusive to grad students, this is only grad students, you can set up your own tours or punch cards, just like football team punch cards, where, and this is your leads list. Go out here, they sell them for $10. People pay $10 for this card. And you can go to places and say, hey, will you be willing to do an offer? And you charge $10, $20. These pub passes are like $20. Okay. And the restaurants make nothing off of it. And it's a one-time thing. So a person buys the pub pass, the restaurant gets nothing from them. And, people get to have, just punch it. Instead, it could be a recurring thing where you sell a recurring sip club or a pint club. Okay. Just like this. So here's an example of KC Breweries. This is just a demo where you could say, hey, in our subscription club, as a beginner, you get these two. And then in the Explorer, the $19 a month club, you get these places to agree. Okay. And on this one, on the punch card one, you get 75%. Grad students only, but you get 75%. So you can do the math, a $19 a month subscription, what's 75%? Your salespeople get 10%. Now you're like, who are my salespeople? Well, you need salespeople, right? And you can use so it's your 10% link. It's that 10% link. We can create links for different people if you choose, if you want. So for example, you could have your own link that's 10%. And so you send it out to your email database and you text it out and you run Facebook ads or whatever. You would earn 85% because you would get 75% plus your link. You could also get links and give them to all the breweries that are featured and say, hey, you get a 10% link. They post it on their, on their table tents, on their social media, whatever, and they would get 10%. Now, if you say, Court, I want to sweeten the pot for them and I want to give them a little bit more, take it out, you can adjust this however you want, but we are promising you would get 75%, your salespeople, that affiliate link, 10%. So you can see how that can kind of build on itself because you're cross-promoting things. It's a real big opportunity because we have that text and email marketing tools. It's go high level. It's done for you, set up. It'll have all the automations. You want to go in there and make it your own, you 1000% can, but it's all set up for you. And you can also manage multiple clients. So as a student, you get you get your own page. Okay, so here's my wallet. I click on that. There are my different offers. So this is the free club. So you imagine a person just comes in, shows it on their phone. Hey, I've got this. I've got $10 off 50. We redeem it. and it gives a code. And right here, that code is a facade. It's just like a little thing so people think it means something. It doesn't. But when they try to use it again, it's grayed out. Can't use it. And you can set these to be any time period you want. Birthday, one time, monthly. That's the wallet. I'm going to show you the back end in a second. So this would be like your eats page, okay? So Quartz Cafe, I get a buy one burger, one time use, one time use.
So so the people who you have a free club and you have a pay club, can you have it set up where the free people see certain things and then the paid people see something totally different?
So the paid people would see like 20 offers. They would see all of these offers plus any other offers that you have set up, like that sales page where I showed you all the different offers. Yeah, it would unlock that as long as they're paying. Once they're not paying anymore, they can go here to my account and they can cancel. You can see their subscriptions. They can change their credit card, update all of that. So yes, and they would have, so if this was a free one, it would be in here. If they had a paid one, it would be in here. If they wanted to unsubscribe from everything, they could do that and get rid of it. So this is what you would have, and you would have your own where it would just have your merchants in here. Okay, and so you go here and you say, all right, let's go to Casey Good Eats, because everybody in the program will have a login for their page. So right here, it shows you stats. It shows you, number of subscribed, average number of redeems, how many people are paying at each one. Right here at the restaurant level, this is where, what's the name? Give me a quick description. You upload your own cover photo, profile image, you set your colors. If you want to do a review, you can put one here. And then these are the links. And so we specify and we give you a different link for different places so that we can track where the sales are coming from. So if this was a client, and you had table tents, you would put a QR code that would lead people to that table tent QR code. All right, so just so you could track. Then on the deals part, this is where you would create those clubs. And like the Eats Club here, so I can change the name. I can say it's the Eats Club. It's the free one. This is where, what's the name of the deal? Give a description. What's the frequency? How often can they use it? These are terms and conditions we hear a lot, but you can add more. So if you want to add more, you can. This is where you would do the image of your deal. And so that's what would pull through this image. If you want to add a new one, it just goes right here, add a deal. Okay. And it will auto-populate on the sales page. Then if you want to have a paid one, right here, you basically just whatever dollar amount you want. It could be $99, it could be $2,000, it could be whatever. And you just add deals. Okay, add a new deal. And so people that when they sign up, they would get everything in the free plus everything that you have here. You can also do a third one where you could say, hey, you get this, this, and this. So lots of different things you can do with it. Right here is where you would set up just account information. And then this is where you could download your customer list. So you could download it. It is automatically set up to go into Go High Level and be set up there. So you'll have it there. You'll have access to your list. And then if you want to set up a restaurant, so here's Quartz Cafe. Okay, Quartz Cafe. We have these deals set up for the restaurant. Different things you can do. Here's Corey's. And this is a demo. Corey's not using this, but I just did a demo So, the banner image right here, this can be customized to whatever you want. Corey, I just took this from your Facebook page. Your logo, I think your Facebook page on here, and then here's your sign up page. So, like these were giveaways that you had run. So, one time use was this and this, but then I was like, hey, maybe you could get this pizza place to agree to do it every month or whatever. Corey, maybe that's part of your four for 400 that they have a deal running on your page every single month. That could be an idea. So I see some questions. I'm going to hit on questions. Marge says, best restaurant marketing model I've seen. I've tried a few. Thank you. I love the Foodie Page subscription club. Great.
How does the payment uh work out? Like what do like when they pay, is it take to a Stripe or something? Like what does that look like in work?
Great question. So we do all the credit card processing on our side. We will process it. Then the money comes into us. We hold it for 30 days so that there's no chargebacks, no disputes, or anything like that. After 30 days, we will pay out. So we will send the restaurant their percentage. We will send you as the foodie your percentage, and it gets paid out directly to your bank account, auto deposit. Our bookkeepers have it all set up. Same thing when you set up giveaways and bring on restaurants. In the Eats Page Challenge, we showed how to submit that. We would then just send you money to your bank account.
Did you have to put that logo on those like burgers and different images like in Canva, or you just import the picture and the software puts that logo at the bottom?
I did that in Canva.
Okay, gotcha.
And it can be any image. It just has to be like I think it says 500 by 500. And so it could be a picture from their restaurant, and that would be ideal, is their actual food. But if not, you could use a stock photo. You could use like a cartoon kind of image. So yeah, so you would have your own login where you'd be able to manage all of these, and the restaurant could have its own login also where it would go in and it could set up its own deals. So if you just want to give them the power to go do it, you can. Most restaurants that we've worked with have not wanted to do that. They've wanted us to set it up. If you would like our team to help set up, we can do that too. And yeah, I mean, we're trying to make this super easy to manage for everybody. And so lots of people have been asking what's in the Restaurant Marketing University. There are over 50 hours of trainings. They're organized by how to do TikToks and Reels, how to pitch. We have templates of pitch decks. We have how to run giveaways. We have motivational stuff about how to, set goals, 12-week year. We've got our Facebook group where, I want us to work together on this. This is a team effort. That's why it's a university, like a team. And we have our weekly coaching calls like you're on right now. I mean, if you're stuck, get on a coaching call. And I think most of the people in the program know when people have questions, it usually leads to a training that I do where, you have a question, how do I do this? That's training. I want to do that. And so I am here to serve you with that. You can run giveaways on your branded Eats page, just like what we showed. We will pay you $50 for every giveaway that you set up, and you get that 10% link. So that's the $97 a month membership. $97 a month gets you all of that. You do not have to use our platform. If you're like, this is not a good fit for me, I don't want to do subscriptions, that is fine. You do not have to do it. You can still get all the support in the university. And then grad schools, you can set up tours, winery tours, breweries, Best Burger, anything you want. You would get 75%. You would get that 10% link that you could give to your salespeople. Fundraisers, think about that gift. So think about doing it as a fundraiser for the local band team or football team. Do the same thing where they're doing a physical punch card that they only sell once versus getting them on a subscription where you get grandma and grandpa paying $10 a month every single month for their wallet, for their subscription, and the band is making money every single month rather than just once. Mindy, I know you do this stuff all the time. Wouldn't that be a huge fundraiser? Yeah. So, you could do that. You can, inside of the platform, have multiple clients where you can manage all of them. In the Restaurant Marketing University, you just get your Eats page, but in that, you would have the back end access as well. We have that Go High Level integration that we talked about, done for you, snapshot setup, everything.
I had questions about the manage multiple clients. Could you break that down for me? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So in the grad school, when grad school students log in, they would have any of their clients that they have set up with Go Explore Local. Okay, so that you could go in. So let's say I'm Casey Good Eats, but then I got Quartz Cafe as a client. So I would be able to go into the back end of Quartz Cafe and like set up stuff and do all this. Okay, does that make sense? So it would all be inside of one login, all one login. Versus, if all of the restaurants, if you had multiple restaurants signed up, that's great, but only grad students would have like an all-in-one login. Otherwise, you would have to log in multiple times for all the different.
So this is more so if I'm helping restaurants get their own subscription club, and then I
Yes,
can go in and create offers or deals or whatever and help them out with that. That's what that's basically for.
that is that. So yeah, when you're ready to go, hey, I want to start selling it for you. You want your own VIP club, and that's where, yeah, exactly. So you could go do all the setup, and it integrates for all those restaurants into Go High Level. So that's another upsell you can sell them. You can sell them access to Go High Level, and how much of that you want to do, you can offer. If you want to do the emails for them, you can do that. Or if you want to give them a login to Go High Level where they can go create their own emails, I would upsell them on that. That is up to you. You can decide what you want to upsell them on. Okay. So, our goal is to help get people financial freedom. What I would love to know, what's one takeaway that you had from the last week or from our kind of discussions about the Eats Page Challenge? What's one takeaway that you've had?
I mean, I like the infinite loop thing that you brought up. I think that was pretty tricky, and since you brought it up, I've been noticing it a lot more in videos.
In other
So
people's?
yeah, in other people's videos. So I think that's something that I'm gonna try to utilize more of because it's a good way to just keep them watching.
Yep. Corey has a great thing. Would you be willing to talk about your 4 for 4 thing, Corey?
Yeah, I just came up with a 4 for 4 menu item. I mean, I just thought about like Wendy's, I guess. I used to eat at Wendy's a lot
Yep.
before I started eating local.
Yep.
But yeah, I was just like I just put like 8 things on the list, and then I told the restaurant you can select 4 things off of this list and just pay me $400, and it was things that wouldn't really take much time, but yet still added a lot of value to them.
I think it's brilliant. So what were some of the 4 things they could choose from?
Like the most restaurants was choosing like you could get 4 like social media reels, then you can get 4 photos, and then you can get promoted on my Facebook story, and then you can get promoted on my Instagram story.
And you had 2 people bite on that, right?
Yeah, I had 2 restaurants to purchase that from me.
So, and I always say this, if you get 2 people to buy something, you can get 20. You can get 20, you can get 200. I promise. You've got a proven offer. You've proven that people will pay you for it. Now you just got to start getting in front of more people with it, right? And you know, and the other thing we talked about was getting them on a recurring, $400 a month recurring. If they're getting ROI and they're getting butts and seats from what you're doing, why wouldn't they want it every month? And then eventually, Corey, you can lead to, well, would you like it on your own page? And that's where you charge them even more. Maybe you have a 5 for 5, I don't know, where they also get it featured on their page. I can't believe they were cool with it just being on your page. That's fabulous because now you can charge people to have it on their own page. That's a premium.
Corey,
And
do you have people paying like the recurring, or is it just like they pay you $400 one time a month and then you do it once and then
Yeah, that's currently how I had it set up, to pretty much pay as you go. And because I had some other packages that I was trying to sell them on that was recurring that would cost it a little bit more money. And so I was kind of wording it like, well, why don't you try this kind of like a free trial kind of thing to see how it goes? And if you like this, then you really love my monthly packages. That's kind of how I was spinning it to them at that time. But now I'm gonna just go to, everything is 3 months minimum, no matter what you get from me.
3 months minimum.
Yeah, that's what I'm going
Yeah,
to go for. Because the worst thing is tracking down money every
for
month.
sure.
Even if you have that trust in that relationship, you still got to track them down. And so I
Right,
hate
sure.
doing.
Get them on a recurring model. They can put in their credit card one time, and every 30 days it'll charge. You don't have to send invoices every time. So you can get them on a recurring, just ACH payment is what I try to get people on. But yeah, and then I talked to Corey. The 4 for 4, I love it. Or you pay by 2 months, get one free. You could do 800, gets you 3 months. Or 1,000 gets you 3 months. And keep it simple. Don't have a whole bunch of things just yet, a bunch of add-ons and things. I love the maybe you give them 8 things. You give them 8 things to choose from, and you make them like a menu. How about you make it like a menu at a restaurant? Ooh, I'm just spitballing. What if it was like starter, entree, dessert, something like that? I don't know. I'm thinking like funnel, like awareness, like the beginning, middle, and end. I don't know, but they got 4 things. Um, and you gave like 2 from the top of the funnel, 2 from the middle, 2 from the bottom. I'm just spitballing. I think you could do something fun and make it look like a menu.
Yeah, I'm with you. I had somebody suggest that to me before, and I've been thinking about it. But I was just trying to get it on, on paper first to get so solid. Did try to get creative and spruce it all up. But I'm with you. That's what I really would like to do is have it like a menu. They pick what they want, check it, and then they could even sign it, and then I get it. They get one, and I get one, and then we own.
You could set up a simple page in Stripe, just create a product in Stripe. Right then and there, hey, put in your credit card. You have your iPad. Hey, put in your credit card right now. Boom, and you're going. I mean, as little friction as possible. Make it and super clear. Remember, you're talking to a 4th grader. How would you dumb it down for a 4th grader and have a menu with just 8 things? You get to pick 4 of them. I think it's brilliant. Marge says her takeaway is the free trial is the giveaway. Yes, that's the free trial. So that knocks down that objection. It's already done for them, shows the marketing campaign works. Yes, you are showing them results. I got butts and seats, built a database, but you're teasing them and you're saying it's not your database, it's my database. Now they either fish or cut bait. If that didn't work, ask them about the offer. Ooh, yes. So yes, always when you're having these conversations, you're going on these dates, figure out the objections. What is their objection? Like, why are they not saying yes? What is it? Is it they don't see the value? Is it that they don't understand what the offer is? Is it that they truly they don't believe in free food at all? Like, what's their objection? Like I said, when I've talked about the subscription VIP club and I used the script that I gave you during the challenge, 100% of the owners have said yes. 100% of the owners have made money. There is no way you can lose money with this. And so just saying to owners, we will send you money every single month. Who says no to that? I want to help make that message even clearer. How can we even make it clearer? And I think Corey and I chatting today in this conversation right here, this 4 for 4, I think that's a super easy, clear path you can give to restaurant owners. Question: what's one imperfect action step you can take in the next week?
I can create my 4 for 4 sales page and simplify my sales presentation a lot more. But
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Do that. I mean, don't Don't make it all pretty. Don't worry about making it all pretty. You can go to Canva, take something simple, and yes, Corey, I think that would be a great thing. And then think about, do you have some of the people that you've done successful giveaways with, that you have a good relationship with, that maybe you could stop by, or you could text it to them and say, hey, I'm offering this. You could even give some thing, I'm only doing it for the next 5 people that signed up or that sign up. Wanted to give you one of first shots at it.
Well, I created my like food page, but I haven't really done much with it. So I need to like do more with it. And I think that'll kind of help start rolling.
You've done some reels, right? I've seen your reels. Post them. Get them up there. People want to see them. Again, you don't have to show your face. Just get them up there. You've
Right.
got all kinds of stuff. I know you do.
So when somebody signs up for the club or whatever, and then they get in their wallet, they will only see the restaurants that I put in the wallet or I've been to, however you want to say it. They won't see any like other restaurants. And
Yeah. So if we're talking about your Eats page, Eat Good Locals VIP Club, when people go to their wallet, if they are only subscribed to yours, when they click on your thing, they will see just the offer. So if you have a buy one at Pete's Pizza, whatever, they will, and then they would have to subscribe to any other ones. Okay, so if you got Pete's Pizza now on as a client, they would have to subscribe to that one. But once they create an account all they have to do is hit subscribe. And this is where you can help cross sell. So, if you run a giveaway for Pete's Pizza on Eat Good Local, it could be, hey, sign up for Pete's Pizza's club and, get a free pizza. And then anybody that you upgrade, you would be making 10% off of that.
but that will only be if that other restaurant has their own subscription club and they a client, not if they're
Yes.
doing a giveaway, right?
Yes. And you could do the giveaway either way. You could do the giveaway on your page to build your database, which you should. But also, if you want them to have their own VIP club, they want their own. You could say, hey, as a promotion, we will run it on our Eat Good Local page, but the link that you use would be your 10% link for Pete's. So you could get someone paying for Eat Good Local every month, where you're getting 75 to 85%. And you could get somebody paying, over to Pete's Pizza, where you're getting 10%. And all you're doing is sending emails, making videos, and putting the links in there. That's all you're doing. Whatever you want, don't do the things you don't want to do. You have ideas, hit me up or questions. Seriously, I am here to support you.